We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Michael Fulmer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wade. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Next for New York, Mandy Alvarez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Alvarez, a native Floridian. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here now the 2-2. DJ LeMahieu waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
20の方ですね。まあ21もやってるんですよね。
Hit in the air to center field. Maben is there.
こっちも一応シーズンはね途中なんで。
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
まあでも21もやっぱ面白いですね。
Nick Nelson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Digging in now, Cameron Maben. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
全然ゴールデンウィークじゃないんですけど。常に空いてるので待ってますよ。
And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away.
えらいことになってますね。
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
もう試合できないんちゃいますか。
In now,
あまりに
Harold
も多す
Castro,
ぎでし
and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he is in there.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Castro stands at third with one gone in the inning. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gardner is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left. One inning in the books here. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Fulmer has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Mike Ford, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Misses. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
第3ユニフォームでやってますけど。
Here's Brett Gardner now,
なかな
as
か
he'll
珍
look to
し
bring
い
home
ユニ
that
フォー
tying
ム。
run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
なんか同じのもどうかなとかって。
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Stewart moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
ポンタさんもなんかそろそろ買うとかなんか言うてましたけどね。
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In his career, Hicks is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
まあダウンロード版ですね。
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with
あ
loading
れ
the
買う
bases.
とね、5-1と4-1両方ついてくるんです。かなりお買い得ですよ。
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
その代わり DL 版しかないというね。
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side.
ああ、ノーマル版ですね。
Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains
最
full.
近でも毎回 DL 版で買ってますよね。
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
まあパッケージやったらね、ものとして残るからね。
From the belt, the pitch. This one's down to third. Glove by Cabrera. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this.
結局 PS4 で出す気配全然ないですね。完全にもう
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. To first.
ああ、見てください。
And a Diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that.
At the plate, Austin Romine. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Kristen Stewart is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. None out. Runners at first and second. Strike taken up in the zone. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Rounded back up the middle. LeMahieu for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old two-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. As a look, now the pitch.
No, that's down.
Two outs here with a runner at third. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here's the 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here's a high pop-up. Wade is there. And that retires the side. 1 left for Detroit. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Settling in now, Kyle Higashioka. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
動画投稿してる。まあ全然いいですけどね。
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight
なんか面
balls.
白い動画ですか、それ。
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Crone has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Tyler Wade.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
また2つの
At the plate, Mandy Alvarez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
よくなんとかさんっていうの見ますけど、なんとかさん
And
に
this
言い
one
方
runs
悪
up
い。
high, ball 1.
丸
Two
川
outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels
あの
like it
人
would
も
really
よ
change the
うメジャーの
complexion
動
of
画
the
上げて
inning.
ます。
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a
丸
ball.
川さんって言ったらいいか
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And it misses. 3-1 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way to this start.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
どんな感じなの
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
あ
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging, so it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Travis Demerit is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Judge is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
今回から延長戦がなんかあれですね、今まで無制限でやってたけど、
Here's Cameron Maben now. Flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
まあ、あれの方がもう長引かんからまだね。
And he'll look at a
さ
first
すがに
pitch
無制
curveball
限
that's in
の
the
延長
dirt.
は
It's
しんど
ball
いですか
one.
らね。
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. LeMahieu is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Tigers.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Now the pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Mike Ford. He drew a walk his first time up.
最後のリプレイもだいぶあっさりしてますよね。前まで結構長いリプレイがあったんです。ほんまにコンパクトなハイライトみたいな。
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
あとなんかスイング判定が前より厳しくなってるような感じがする。結構スイング取られるんです。
No runs, just one hit, and no errors
止
for
め
the
てるけ
Yankees
ど
so
なん
far.
か止まりきってないような。
Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the belt, the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Gardner is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
でも今は4チームでシーズンやってるんですけどね。それぞれのチームの魅力があります。
As a look, now the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already.
なんかもともとカーディナルスとパドレスでやってる感じやったんですけど、さらに2チーム追加でメッツとホワイトソックス。
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only one out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
なぜか秋山さんが入ってない。
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
ああ、そうなんです。なんかあったんすかね。
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
どこでやってるんですか、それは。ヤンキース。
From the belt, kicks and deals. Tyler Wade is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
ヤンキースハードシリーズ。あれはあれでね、またモードが。
Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. 3 runs already home.
やるのもいいけど、あのやつでやるので面白い。
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
外れてますやん。危ない。
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
初めからベテランやったらベテランとか。
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1.
今回なんか投げ方もだいぶ種類増えましたよね、なんかね。
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that battery leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
まあ、とはいえもう昔ながらのやり方でやってますね。
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
今日行ってまた明日行って、木曜は休めるかもしれないですけど。
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
全然あれですよ。ゴールデンウィークじゃないか。
From the stretch.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
なんやかんやとね、仕事が入ってきよるから。
The 2-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the
完全に
zone.
休むなら休むって決めて休まんと、そのまましてるとね、また仕事が入る。
And he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a
入る
called
ときは
strike
シー
2
ト量
now.
入るんです。
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next
ま
to the
た明日
Tigers,
雨なんで
the catcher,
す。朝から晩まで雨らしくて。
Roma.
Stepping into the box,
Yandy
Austin
Krillai.
Romine, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Tigers leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Once again, Mandy Alvarez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
練習は、あれか、ずっと休んで
The next 0-2.
暦通りです。
Lined hard and deep down the left field line.
Wow.
And that is off the wall, but in foul territory.
なんと
Foul
か
ball.
ね、かからんと言いますけど。
Into the windup. Here
やっ
comes the
たら増え
0-2
てますけ
pitch.
どね。
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that
長い
bullpen.
とこやったら、
Full count now.
日曜までがっつり休むんちゃいますかね。
The 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And that's in there for his strike 1 and 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike three. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
なんとか逆転しましたけどね。
Chopped to third. Tough to get two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The shortstop, Nico. Good draw.
Next up for Detroit, Nico Goodrum. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Popped him up. Alvarez in foul ground. 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Travis Demeritte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Demeritte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 3-1. John Schreiber takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Tigers, number 71, John Schreiber.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Mike Ford.
Here comes the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Schreiber playing here in his age 26 season. He's a second-year big leaguer.
意外とね、待ってるときは電話が鳴らない。
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the
当たれば
hole
ラッキ
2
ーぐ
now.
らいの感じでおった方がいいんですよ。忘れた頃にちょこんとあるかもしれないですね。
Fastball just inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
結構でも長いですね。
The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Back goes Demerit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen.
今月のセリーズ、今月はあれですよ。バトルフィールドとか、コーヒータイムでしたね。
Now the 1-0.
あと車のなんかぶつかりゲーみたいなですね。コーヒータイムがまさかね、フリープレイなのか思わんかったんですけど。
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run. It was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point.
話を聞くみたいなゲームらしい。どういうゲームなんでしょうね。プラスの
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
やってましたよね。
On he pops it up, and this will land foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
まだやってますわ。まあ一応1年分はね、買ったんですけど。
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
でもあんまりね、セーブないでしょう。利用権で。意外と未加入者の
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
たまにね、
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
再来月。
The next 3-2.
でもあんまり安ならんからね。やってる時
Keeps
に
fighting
買
him
ってる
off.
方がいい
The
かも
8th
しれない。
pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Cameron Maybin.
The center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
ああ、任天堂もね、いろいろ発売するから。
First pitch coming, here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
まあ、安いですからね、まだね。
Fouled away.
まあ、クレヨンしんちゃんがね、出ますからね。
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That misses. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a solid single to left. And that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. We'll take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Tiger squad. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman Miguel Cabrera. From the belt, the pitch, and boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
なんかペンギンみたいなんでしたっけ、それ。ホーペンっていうのは。
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a curveball taken for strike two.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
0-1.
そう。めっちゃ昔のね、ようやってた
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. 1 left for Detroit. Score holds. It's 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hot shot to third. Cabrera's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Tyler Wade.
Now in the box, Tyler Wade. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Gio Urshela will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered, as he's off the bench with extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Mandy Alvarez, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 gets him out in front on a good changeup. A runner on first with 2 away. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers 1. Gio Urshela will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Number 29, Gio
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone.
Ready to go for the Tigers, the first baseman, C.J. Crone.
さあ、やっとこれで帰れますね、じゃあ。もう帰っとかんとやばい、これ。
Luis Cessa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
はい、ちょっと待った。ああ。
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch fouled off. The windup and the 0-1 down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two.
ああ、確かにそう言われたら。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, Austin Romine, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Soft liner towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
In now, Kristen Stewart, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Well hit, deep down the right field line. Judge is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Stepping up to the plate, Nico Goodrum. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
まあそうなるとさすがにね、出れないから
Now
ね。
the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just a tick behind for a strike. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Well, Mayhew's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Tigers leave one. They trail it 4-1. Buck Farmer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It's a swinging strike on the slider.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
So a full count now. 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Ford, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. To 2-2 now. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stewart is there, and he'll bring this one in. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
これでチャップマンさんの出番はなくなるかもしれない。
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Wow, でも1割2分5厘出ますわ。とはいえ、あえて変えましょうか。
Clint Frazier will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And that misses for ball 1.
ね、もうノーヒットやったら変えるんでね。もう大物だろうが誰だろうが。
The 1-0 home.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
You got 2 balls.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's full now, 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Brian Garcia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Kyle Higashioka will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch.
Nope.
First and second now, 1 man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now back, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Wow.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Garcia, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Scope is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York.
Your attention, please. A defensive team for the Yankees. Now playing right field. Number 77, Clint.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the outfielder Travis Demeritte.
Leading up for the Tigers. The left fielder,
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
At the plate, Cameron Maben. Swing, and he pops him up. LeMahieu onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold.
Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
よう見たら、そうか、まだ8回でしたね。9回と思ってましたわ。まだ8回でしたね。
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
なんとかこの
Runner
回
at
は
first
1
here,
点もらっ
one man
て、
out. And that misses
最後
2-1.
だけ違う
Count is 2
ピ
and 1.
ッチャーでね。
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Got him.
見ました。
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 2 out with the man at first. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. C.J. Cron would be next. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Sevenの伝統ですか。
Ready for another shot now. Mandy Alvarez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now back. Second baseman.
今日はでも鮭を買ってきましたよ。
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for
ちょ
ball
う
1.
どたこ焼きが売っとったんでね、たこ焼きを買ったんで。
Heading out toward shallow right. Stewart will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Designated hitter. Giancarlo Stanton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries
た
for
こ
him
焼き
so
もね、
far.
たまに食べるとうまい。
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another.
第12号です。
It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Luke Voigt will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 59, Luke Voigt.
Ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled away.
全然勝てんくてね、苦しみましたからね。借金だらけでね。
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
ようやく
2 out, nobody on.
勝てるようになってきて。
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Gregory Soto comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Gregory Soto.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
いやー、7点差になりました。
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Tigers 1.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing first base.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Tommy Kahnle, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
7点あればいけるでしょう。
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Again, another foul ball.
これで勝てばまた首位になれるはずです。
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Well above the letters with the
結構
fastball
今
that
まで
time.
ね、8回に点取られてひっくり返るってあったんですけど。
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Austin Romine is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
ストライクが入らない。
He's set. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
To the plate now, Kristen Stewart, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
完全に見てたかな思ったんです
Now batting.
けど
Shortstop.
間に合いましたね。
Nico. Good draw.
Now batting, Nico Goodrum. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so
当
far.
たりはやばかったですね。
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
音がやばい。
In the air out to straightaway
ました、
left.
なんとか
Gardner is there.
抑えましたよ。
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-1 is the final tonight. New York took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Nick Nelson earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
感じでしたね。まあ、1点で抑えたのはでかいですね。
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
とし、キムチはうまいですね。今日キムチ買うてきましたよ。たらこもええかな思ったんで。たらこやったらキムチの方がいいかね。からしたらこですか。からし明太子。見た目がなんかベロみたいですね。ベロをなんか食べるような感じですね。これで3連勝ですね。阪神に3連勝してたんですね。広島、阪神、連戦やったんですね。これででも、貯金3で、戸塚ベロ。貯金が3でなんとか1位ですね。まだまだこれね、僅差でやばいんですけど。インドさんと、マリナーズ、アストロズ。色がなんか黒くなりそうですよね。マーリンズ。広島1位やったんですね。いや、いつも通りのドジャースですね。ドジャースが最下位なんてね、ないですもんね。大概1位ですからね。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりますか。ちょっとたこ焼きでも食べましょうかね。逆に最下位やったらやばいですね。はーい、お疲れ様でした。ではではでは。